Hola. Hey y'all. Well, I decided to make a video because I have a lot going on and I just had a breakdown. And when you have a breakdown, 9 times out of 10, it's because a breakthrough is coming. And I had a moment of pure frustration and I couldn't figure it out. It's because I have so much to do. And because I'm a mom and a wife, I it, sometimes I get so wrapped up. Sometimes I get so wrapped up with them that I don't get a chance to do the things that I need to do. So yesterday, I feel like I spent all yesterday trying to get my shit together. And it was hard. But I did it. I cleaned up, I washed, the house was clean. By the time I went to bed, I had cooked the meal. The kids, the only thing we didn't get to do with the kids yesterday was homeschool. And I was like, I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I have work to do. Like, right now, we do invitations and other things, but I never get around to doing it. And I have an invitations order to do. And I work on it, but I don't get the time. Like, I don't get a block of time to work on it. I have to work on it in between stuff, and that's a problem for me because I need a block of time. And I find myself envious of my husband because he gets to go off. He still works, so he gets to go off and he has a block of time to work away from the house, away from the kids. He doesn't have to worry about cleaning up. I'm home and working, so that means I have to worry about the kids interrupting me, screaming and shouting because they need attention. I have to worry about food, cooking, and taking care of them. And then I have to worry about the house. Like, who wants to be in a dirty house? Like, that's not inspiration for me. Like, I don't feel comfortable working in a dirty house. So I had a breakthrough. This current way of living, I can't. He can't be at work 5 days a week and then I don't get to work because I have to match his income. Like, point blank period. He doesn't want to do what he's doing forever in the current capacity that he's doing it, but the money has to come from somewhere. But I can't work on the things I need to work on because the 5 days he's at work, I gotta be there with the kids. And when he come home, he's so tired. You know what I mean? To take care of the kids, and he don't come home to 5. So if he leaves and go for 8, and he doesn't come back at 5, sure he comes home for lunch sometimes. But if he don't 5, and sometimes he gotta close at 6 o'clock before he come home. That's the date. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm gonna do is say, oh, you take that, then he's tired. But then you come home and take care of the kids too. So I can go and work. And I've been trying to manage my time, but something has to shake. And so I came and like I'm fussing and like I was frustrated. Like I fussed at the kids and I was fussing at myself. I'm like, because I told myself, well, Valencia, you can't find time because you always, it's like twofold. I can't find time to work and I can't find time to keep the house clean. You know what I mean? Like, that's a problem for me because then we were having mice issues. I don't want to live with mice. I'm sorry, I don't want to live with them. Mice make mess too. You know what I'm saying? So in order not to have a mice problem, you have to take care of the house. You have to keep it clean. That means after you eat, you got to wash the dishes to put them away. You can't have dishes sitting in the sink with food on them because then that's feeding the mice. After the kids eat, they mess up everything. I can't just leave that there. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was drowning and trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? And the house always being a mess. And I'm trying to clean it. I'm trying to find time for other things. It's almost impossible to do. So the other side of it is, it's like I don't clean the house and I focus on working. But then everybody's hungry. Oh, the house, he's frustrated because the house is dirty. But yet he doesn't have time to clean it. He does the best he can, but what am I, it's not a lot. And I don't have time to invest in our business as much as I need to make a profit, like more than what he makes. So something has to give. Like that was the chaotic. So I'm fussing, and all I really wanted to hear, like, cause you know when you're upset, you know you can't always see and reason. You can't always see and say, I'm upset because of this. Sometimes you have to let it all out and then sit back and say, okay, so this is why. So I felt like that's what happened. Cause when it came out, you know, he started fussing back, you know, and I'm like, this is not what I needed. You know what I mean? Like, and then I started realizing, well, what I really wanted to hear was, cause you know, was that, like all the time, like, okay, what I really wanted to hear was, Valencia, you're doing a fantastic job. Like, I'm so grateful that of all the sacrifices that you make to be home with the kids and take care of the house and take care of my mental and keep everything together, keep everything running smoothly, and also trying to run a business. Like, grateful for that. I'm not saying I don't feel it. I feel it. But sometimes I just like to be reminded of how strong I am and that I'm going to get through this, and that, you know what, Valencia, you're just frustrated. And I keep asking, like I ask people, like people and things all the time, like I want to know, like I don't want to not know about what's going on with me. Like if I'm coming at you aggressively, it's because I got shit going on with me, and I just need to be reminded that, Valencia, I love you. Give me a hug. It's going to be okay. You know what I mean? You got this. Like I do this for people all the time because I genuinely feel that way. And I tell myself this all the time, and I get myself through it. But sometimes, I just need to know, you're just frustrated, baby. You know? And that's all it is that I'm frustrated. And that's all I wanted to hear. And at the end of it, that's what I realized. Like, something has to shake. You know? And we got to figure this out. Either Mondays is your day at work. Tuesday, you can't work straight 5 days a week. You know what I mean? You might only can work 3 days a week, and I can get 2 days out of that week. To where Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's my day. And I get to go off. Or I get to stay home at the office, and there's nobody here but me. So I got at least 4 hours or, you know, a whole day to work on the things that I need. At least 4 hours, though, to get one thing accomplished without having to worry about the kids and all that. Because then after I'm done with my day, Wednesday is your day. So then I worry about, you know, it's like we have to figure out, like, how to work our lives for ourselves. It's like everything, all the moves we're making, we can't keep living like this. We got to make the commitment and do what we have to do to make the kind of life that we want. And I don't want a life where my husband works 5 days a week. I don't want that life. That's like for someone else. If we're going to work 5 days, we're going to work 5 days for ourselves in a way that, you know, if we're going to work for other people, it's going to be through our business, not through their business. And I feel like the time has come, and that's what's going on here. And I really feel like it's a turning point, and that we needed that, and that things are going to be a lot different from here on out. And I feel it because now I see, like, that's what is one thing that has been bothering me lately. And I didn't know how. Because I'm this strong, independent woman. And I sacrificed that for my husband and my kids. And I'm okay with sacrificing some of that. But I can't continue to sacrifice. So I'm independent, I am. And I'm very strong. And it's time that I step out and really be able to give it all I got. Because I feel like he gets to do that. Like, on the job front, on the career front, and to satisfy that aspect of his life. He gets to go somewhere else and get something accomplished. But me, on the other hand, I don't feel like I get to do that, you know, on a daily basis or even on a weekly basis. And if I do, it makes me very, when I used to do it, where I used to force it, I used to force myself to get these hours in, because to run the invitations business, it made me miserable because the kids didn't like that. I didn't spend enough time with them, and I was always angry because I would wrap myself in this, and but then everything else would be falling apart. It wasn't a balanced approach. Right now, it's not balanced either. I spend all my time with the kids and focusing on, you know, on keeping my mental together to be able to deal with it. But then my business, and that's going to the wayside. It's no balance. And I'm calling for balance. Like, that's the only way to live this, with a balanced approach. So I feel like from here on out, it's gonna be some more balance, you know. And I'm sharing this with y'all because, I mean, do you get frustrated? Of course. But how do you handle being frustrated? What do you do? How do you get yourself back and not stuck in the frustration? How you take these breakdowns, you know what I'm saying, and create breakthroughs.